Hey guys, my name is Richard. Ako the I, Richard. We needed to come into Kapatagan and pick up a few things. Just giving you a look around. This is where people come to get a breath of fresh air, let the children play on the equipment. Just wanted to check some stuff out. Traffic noise and the beep beeps and everything going on. But you can see that everybody's having a good time. We will be going over to across the street to the Palenque, or we would say in Spanish, Mercado. I'm a Hispanic American from the United States. Or you could call it the Palenque. That's what everybody here calls it. It's an open air market. Okay, we are inside the Palenque. Stopped to buy eggs. I've been buying a tray at a time, which is 30 eggs. As I eat a lot of eggs and they are super fresh here. And we'll get back to you here in a little bit. And just stopped to buy dried fish. I love this stuff. Fantastic with eggs. And we're getting a kilo?
Half kilo.
Half kilo? Oh, and dried squid. It's like chicharron with legs. That's the flavor I get.
Isa nang asusinas. Para mo na sa umba, no? Pila na siya? 5. Daghana, no? 20 di ay. Asusinas, 5.20. Yan ang litson. Ay ka ng tahi sa litson.
Alright guys, all loaded up. Fruit, vegetables, dried fish. Heading out of the Palenque and headed to Hypermart, Prince Hypermart. It's more of a traditional grocery store. Biggest motorcycles I've seen, and it looks like they're Now we cross. And before you go in the store here, you have to leave your bags. You can't take a bag from one store to another store. So you have to leave the bag in a package counter. You leave your goods, they give you a number, you go do your business, and you come back. Thank you, sir. Scattered clouds, 90 degrees, 75% humidity. I love it. Okay guys, I just ran into something that's really hard for me to swallow. An older American sitting at the beginning or sitting at the entrance of Prince Hypermart begging for cash, and I just find that really distressing. So I am going to slip him some cash. Hopefully that helps. First time I've seen that, and it's troubling to me, because I don't understand how he's here. Is he on an overstay? I'm just like mind blown right now. Yeah, let's deal with this. Yeah, just really distressing to see that. Didn't think I would, yeah, I heard about it. I've seen it on YouTube videos, but to see it in person, wow, that's just, that's mind-blowing. Alright, getting ready to go into Hypermart. Mask, all bags have to be checked. I'm waiting in line for that. So, here we go. Alright, made it through that gauntlet. And now we are in Hypermart. It's kind of like a Walmart home store. There's a little bit of everything in here. And honestly, everything in here you can find in the palenque. But there's AC in here. Ha ha ha. So we're here for rice and chicken. And yes, I bought chicken at the palenque, but you just have to be careful. I gave it a glance over, and well, that's why we're in Hypermart now. As you'll see, the chicken here is in a refrigerated counter and at temperature. Chicken there. Hey, chicken breast? What about that? A kilo?
What kilo, sir?
Yes.
This one, sir?
Yes. Everything is recorded. Imagine having to do that in the States, and you can see everybody's wearing masks. If you do not have a mask, you do not come in. Thank you, sir. And I'll find rice. Oh, and hot dogs. Hot dogs is like a thing. We tried a brand a few weeks back called Beefies. Ugh. They were absolutely horrible. These are all frozen goods. Any Filipino dishes we're making? If I'm correct, Magic Sarap is like MSG. It's used in just about everything. That's the MSG. I tend to try and avoid that. Sometimes it gives me headaches. Coconut milk. Rice. We are very particular about rice and what we buy. 5 kilos? Yeah. Okay. Set 5 kilos. So we're doing good. You can buy it in 5, 10, and 25 kilo bags. Bananas. And it is good, but slightly sweeter than what we're used to. And you can see we're coming into the home goods kind of section. Slippers, what we call flip-flops. Clothes, short shirts, plenty. Actually, after wearing slippers everywhere I go, flip-flops, or my Crocs, it'd be kind of hard to press to put on my tennis shoes again. It's just a hot, sweaty affair. Oh, get a coffee and a coffee mate. And then ramen noodles. But here, because of the walking everywhere you go, you walk here, you walk there. I generally walk 2 kilometers in the morning, and then all the walking we're doing today. No, coconut milk in a can. On the hunt for measuring spoons and a rolling pin. I have a hankering for tortillas. Sometimes things like that are really hard to find here. I know I saw them in the Palenque, but it's gonna be a bummer. I know I saw it at the Palenque. Wow, no measuring spoons in a grocery store. or rolling pin. So, bummer. We're gonna have to go back to the Palenque because I know I saw them there. Okay, guys, just finished searching the store. No measuring spoons, no rolling pin, no mixing bowls. If you can believe that. But I can. You will hear this a lot. You will hear out of stock po. Nescafe and because I cannot live without coffee in the morning and sometimes in the afternoon.
Ay, 48 pieces. No? Pwede eh.
Nescafe.
Pwede lang siya. Ay, sa Kapatagan eh?
I think those would come in handy for ingredients and for storing. So back to the Palenque it is. We'll just leave these goods at the counter with our other stuff. And then we just need to hit pastries and see what else. Score. These are the noodles. What we would call ramen. I'm looking for the spicy. These things are great. Extra hot. Oh, sweet and spicy. Should try that out. And I think that will do it. I believe we're out of here. And the checkout. That's for the guys out there. If you want to see beautiful women walking everywhere you go, this would be the country. They're everywhere. I say that rather quietly because Janice's just standing right there and I will get a look. Oh, here's something. Like you would see all the sweets and everything at checkout, which they do have here. But they also have alcohol at checkout, just in case you forgot to get it. The only thing really that's locked up here is cigarettes. And cigarettes are locked up like Fort Knox. Also, they're very inexpensive. I think a pack of 20 Marlboro is $2.60. Something to keep in mind if you drink. A liter of Red Horse is about $2 and some change for a liter. Try buying a liter of beer that isn't that horrible, nasty stuff. In the United States, you're not going to find it. You definitely will not find it. And I'm not one for standing in line. I'm going to go out, enjoy 75 degrees. 90 degrees and 75% humidity. Everybody here is fantastic. You can see the American, which I was talking about earlier, which I find very distressing. Now, again, the weather for me is not a problem. I know other people have said, oh, I gotta have AC. I do not have AC. I have a fan, but here in Kapatagan, not too far from the ocean, and you can see the palms blowing on the breeze. There's generally a really nice breeze blowing in from the Sabli, and that feels amazing. I think I mentioned earlier, I'm Hispanic American. I'm very moreno, dark skinned. So I just absorb the sun. I don't get burnt by it. Oh, no, can't recall I've ever had a sunburn in my life. It's just amazing to be here. I love it. I absolutely love it. And across the street, where we're headed back to look for measuring spoons and a rolling pin, is the Palenque, the open air market, Mercado. Again, all the people are absolutely wonderful, fantastic here. It's just amazing. And if you've spent any time in Mexico, a developing country, the buildings look the same. But anything in a subtropical climate like this, if you can see that building up there, there's something green growing out of the side of the wall. Anywhere it can take a foothold, there's plenty of water. That's not an issue here. When I was in Davao, a city of 1 million plus, water was an issue. I would constantly lose water for up to 3 days in the house I was staying in. 2-bedroom house, American style bathroom, hot and cold running water, and AC. Here I have cold and cold running water, Filipino style comfort room, which is built onto my little house, but we have never experienced a water outage. Brownouts in Davao, oh my god. I would recommend bringing a power bank with you. Everywhere you go, I would take a power bank, because in Davao, the power goes out. The Facebook page for Davao City Utilities will tell you one thing, and it generally doesn't happen. If they say the power's coming back in 4 hours, you better bank on 8. And that's why I brought a power bank with me for that specific reason. Even in the larger places, Manila, Cebu, Dumaguete, brownouts and blackouts are very common. Water outages are very common. Here in the province, have not experienced that. Have not experienced the brownout. Have not experienced the water outage. Oh, I should also say I drink the water in the province. Always drinking the water in Davao. If they see you with the camera, they're hi vlog.
Opa!
And like I say, everybody is super
Hi
friendly.
guys, welcome to my guys. May I know your name, sa?
Richard.
Hi. Richard.
Richard.
Richard?
Yes, ma'am. Richard.
Where you came from?
United States.
Okay. Can you spell her?
Richard.
Are you famous?
Am I?
YouTuber?
Yes, YouTuber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
You will probably see
We
this
are
on
from
YouTube.
Philippines. Welcome to the Philippines. Welcome to the Philippines. Welcome to my
Thank
heart.
you.
Bye-bye.
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 Take care. Stay safe. Like I said, everybody's extremely friendly. It's just awesome here. And if they see you with the camera, they see you videotaping, you will get an audience. So that's all for now, folks, till I frogger it across the street and back to the Palenque. Oh, we grabbed our taxi and headed back to San Vicente. It's approximately 3 kilometers. Walked it the other day. And honestly, not a bad walk as long as it's overcast and maybe a little rainy. Today is not that day. Say bye to the Palenque for now.